What's up, man? It's kind of weird.
Obviously you re-signed here. Can you talk about that decision to come back and what free agency was like for you?
Yeah, right after the season, I kind of like disconnected from like everyone. This was the first time I disconnected in a way I didn't have my phone. I ended up breaking my phone and I went like 2 months without a cell phone. So I let my agent and my brother handle everything. I felt like it was family here, so I didn't have to worry about anything. Of course, they knew I would want to come back. I think we talked to like some other teams, but of course, we heard New York out first, and it just sounded right, and that's why I signed back so quick.
Derrick, Tom and Leon talked the other day about the importance of bringing back that core from what you guys did last year and adding to it. How much do you feel like kind of running back with that group is important to you guys to success?
I don't think I was a part of that core. You know, I mean, when I first came to the team, I felt like they already had a good thing going. They had an identity. They was playing well defensively. Jew was doing this thing the whole time. And me coming in, I felt like I just had to find a place to fit in. And playing alongside a Quick, AD, everybody in the second unit, I tried not to step on no toes when people was kind of worried about me coming in, stunting Quick growth. And coming in, I just wanted them to play free and understand that if they get the ball, they don't got to look for me. I'll find a way to do my thing while I'm on the floor or try to affect the game in my own little way without like hurting or stunting someone's growth.
Hey Derrick, when you signed, did you know that Kemba was on the way, and what was your reaction, and how do you think?
No, I didn't know. I signed, and like I said, I didn't have my phone. I rarely talk to my agent like that. I was kind of like disconnected, and I heard that kind of late. It was grapevine that knowing that he was thinking about coming or they were thinking about signing him. And when you playing with another dynamic guard or you got a guard like that willing to come in or make the trade or whatever it is, of course you want him to come in. Like Kemba, I played against him in high school in the Garden. We lost to him. He's always been a grimy, feisty guard, New York guard, always been competitive, and he's a dog. So like having him along on the team, like who wouldn't want Kemba Walker on their team? You'll be a fool not to.
How would you see the minutes in the starting situation? And I mean, you really excelled off the bench last season, but how do you view that situation?
Oh, he's starting. He's starting, and I'm doing whatever it takes to like just change the game. I'm not worried about minutes or playing time or anything like that. I know Tibbs is going to handle that, but I feel like we got a deep team. We got guys at multiple positions that can that's versatile, that could switch one to three. You got guys that's selfless. Like I feel like we got a deep team.
Derrick, you always talk about constantly evolving as a player, and now that you have a full season here in New York, as you focus on continuing to evolve, what are the things that are important to you?
Just being a vet, being a vet, being vocal, I would say. That's the key point. Making sure that I'm steady talking, growing as a leader on the team, being the OG, being honest with everyone that's on the team. So that's building a relationship with everybody from the rooks all the way up to even Taj, just making sure that I have a personal relationship with him so that I can be honest whenever I do approach him about certain things on the floor or whatever I see.
And you talked a lot about last year kind of wanting to come back here and do things right. You guys established that very well throughout last season. So now, what's the next step? What do you kind of want to build on here?
I mean, we have goals, but at the same time, I don't want to say them. I don't want to jinx it or anything like that. But I feel like we got to keep growing as a team. Defensively, we were great last year. Now that we have, I feel like a more solid team. Now you got guys coming in, and you got Ev, you got Kemba, you got the young guys that's coming in. You got RJ, Julius that still want to prove what they can do. RJ is going to make a huge leap. It's about pushing each other, being competitive in practice, making sure that we get the most out of every day, and pushing each other. It's nothing like when everybody's pushing each other and everybody got one common goal. So it's staying on track and just knowing that we have to be better than last year.
Derrick, what about you personally? Because we all know the injuries that you persevered through.
Yeah.
You actually, I guess, were on a couple lower contracts, better minimum contracts early in your career.
Yeah.
And now you play extremely well for the Knicks. We've been to the playoffs, and you're rewarded with that longer-term deal. What does that mean for you, if anything?
I mean, it's huge, but at the same time, I'm just being appreciative. That's why I said I wanted to disconnect. It was just perfect timing. My girl ended up washing my cell phone. We were in Joshua Tree. I don't know if she did it on purpose or not, but my phone was broke, and I kind of got some clarity through that, where being disconnected, being with the family, you spend so much time with your teammates that your family kind of comes second. And I wanted to reverse that. This was the first time I gave my family like my undivided attention like that. So I felt like it was worth it. I got a lot out of it, and I feel like my family felt like they felt my presence more than anything. So it was great.
No phone for 2 months?
Yeah, I mean, I had like my laptops and all that, but I didn't not to have my phone. I mean, my family and everybody, if they wanted to get in touch with me, they could hit my wife or hit my guy Art that's with me. But I just wanted to like get away or find a way to be in the mix, but be disconnected, being in New York.
With Kemba and him starting, was that never a conversation with you after they signed you, or how did that all play out? Like, hey, this is going to be your role moving forward, and Kemba's going to be starting.
I mean, I just feel like now, I mean, I'm on year 14, bro. Like I said, I'm appreciative to be here. He's a starter. Like, coming in, he has a lot to prove being in New York. Like, you have to get him that stage, you know what I'm saying? Like being a kid that's from here, and you have to give him the opportunity. It's not nothing that we're like fighting for a spot. My job is to fill in whenever he don't feel it or whatever the case may be, but I just have to stay ready. It's nothing like we're competing for anything now. Like, I'm cool with backing Kemba up.
I think you said that you didn't consider yourself a part of that core that built last year, but you did have a lot on your shoulders by the postseason. So do you think the addition of Kemba and Fournier will take some of that off and really help you and Julius and RJ?
I think so. If anything, I think it's going to help the first group play more fluid, where I feel like Tibbs want the ball to hop around a lot more. Julius, he's doing a great job with looking at film and trying to get better by looking at that film. And I think that we're going to have a solid run, man. I think everybody's matured, everybody is together, and like I said, as long as we're being honest and putting in the work, I think we can overcome anything that's in our way.
Yeah, so we'll take 2 more questions.
As good a season as Julius had last year,
Yes.
when you look at him, what does he have to do to take it to an even higher level? Can he do that? Do you think that's within his grasp?
Of course, I feel like any player can do it, but he actually is a worker, so I feel like he could do it. It's about, I mean, everybody look at his playoffs and say whatever, but almost every player had the moments in the playoffs. His was just on the biggest stage. You look at MJ, you could say that about MJ not beating Detroit. You know what I mean? Like, he should have passed the ball. No, he had to find out his own way. So every player got their own road to get to wherever they want to go. It's up to us to tell them be detailed about certain things, where if they're double teaming or if they're sending them to certain spots on the floor, it's up to us to give him that advice on the floor so that he's able to change his game during the game instead of going through the game and looking at the film and you already let that game go by. So it's adjusting while you're in the game.
Derrick, your guys' bench unit last year had a lot of success in starters lineups had a lot of success. What
Yeah.
what do you feel like you guys did well as a group that you can bring into this year?
Like I said, for one, I think our staple is defense. Now, it's now that I feel like we got better on the offensive side of the ball. It's about adding it's the little things. Like last year, we only shot 33s. This year, now we have 3-point shooters. We have to get up to 37 to 40 attempts. Like little things like that. Last year, we took the right. Not saying that we got to force threes, but take the right threes and don't pass up any good looks and push the ball. I felt like last year we didn't push late on. We didn't push the ball the way that we needed to get easy buckets or get easy looks for Julius to get downhill or to get RJ going downhill to open up the floor for everybody.
All right, thanks, Derrick.